Hey guys, today it is February 24th, 2021. I'm going to give you a quick update of what I'm looking at in the market. So currently what I'm looking at right now is commodities. I'm looking at gold, silver, uranium, and oil. These are the areas that I think is going to be really good for investment, and I really think you're going to make a good bit of money in this sector. The reason why I say this sector is because we are currently entering into a bull commodities market. If you looked in 2020, we saw that the price of lumber went up. We saw gold reach all-time highs. We saw uranium going up. We saw many commodities, the prices rising. The only one that didn't really rise in 2020 was oil. So I think there's a really good chance that oil is actually going to take off now. In this area where I'm looking at is I'm looking at the gold. In gold and silver, I'm looking at the miners. I'm actually looking at the junior miners because I think that's like a call option on the bullishness of the commodities rally. In uranium, I'm looking at some miners and I'm also looking at the ETFs. I think you can get like a nice basket of uranium stocks, and I think that's really going to do well with clean energy transition. People think that they're don't realize that they're actually going to need uranium in order to make clean energy and get lower carbon emissions. And in oil, I'm actually looking at the MLPs, the Master Limited Partnerships, and some big names. I think like you're going to get some good bang for your buck over here. And I think the MLPs, which hasn't recovered since 2020, is actually a good area. They're actually still trading at like all-time lows in that area. So there's going to be good deals coming up over there. So that was what the areas I'm looking at. And now I'm going to give you like my opinion of what's going to happen in the coming weeks. So if we look back when Donald Trump got elected, he had in his Treasury General account about $400 to $500 billion. When he left his office, he actually filled the Treasury General's account to about $1.5 trillion. And this is the highest it's ever been. So at the start of his presidency, he actually emptied the Treasury General account into the market and allowed freer capital to flow. And this in turn helps stimulate the stock market and move stock market prices up. So currently, Janet Yellen actually has a plan to actually spend that $1.5 trillion before I think it's June of this year. So what we're going to see is we're going to see a lot of money flooding into the market. On Friday coming up, we're going to see the stimulus get approved, and that's another like $1.8 trillion that's going to be coming into the market. Also, at the end of the year, we're going to start hearing about infrastructure spending, and that's actually going to even be putting more money into the market. So, in my opinion, I think we're going to start seeing like inflation. We're going to start seeing prices creep up, and it's really not going to be good for it's going to be good for the stock market, because if we looked at what happened in 2020 actually, we saw that anybody who had stocks or who had owned houses, their prices went up. And now, when you actually hear in the news about stimulus checks, people aren't spending them. They're actually putting them into the market. So coming shortly, we're actually going to see like stock market make gains, crypto make gains, housing even go up more. And this is what I see coming up over here. So if you are not in the market, it's a good time to get into the market. And if you're going to play this market, I think you should really look into the commodity sector. And I think that's the area that's going to have the most gains going into 2021 and into 2022. Anyway, that was my update. You guys have a good one. I hope you liked it. Peace out.